In this video you will learn how to make those animations with grass without downloading any assets. We're gonna start off by adding a plane, but it doesn't really matter because we're gonna use grid later. So grid, and then give it some more resolution, distribute points on faces. And it's gonna be a lot. And yeah, make it like 8 by 8. A lot of points. And instance on points. And I'm just gonna add a cube, not to lose it. Yeah, but let's make grass. Hide it. Add a plane. Scale everything down. Merge by distance. So that everything, all of that we have is a point. And then just extrude it a few times. So it has this kind of smooth organic shape. Duplicate it and make a variation of it. Duplicate it. And make a variation. And duplicate it. And just make a few more variations if you want. Save. And select that grass. New collection. Grass. And now in here, collection info. Grass. Okay, now let's give it thickness. So mesh to curve, curve to mesh, curve circle, and we want to make it thinner at the tip, so spline parameter. It goes factor into scale, but we need to reverse it, so color, ramp, and reverse it here. That's it. Then split to instances. I'm not sure which one to pick. I think face. But here we add island index, mesh island index, and that will split them into instances. I think. Points. Instance. I wonder if it works. Now it spawns them in the same space. Add realize instances here. And now we can see that on each of the points here, it spawns only one blade of grass. So that's cool. Here we can resample curve to maybe like 12. Smooth geometry. Here. Maybe weaker, just a little bit. Yeah, that's nice. And that's kind of it. Now if we just increase the density and add set material, grass. Let's make the deformation now. Wave texture, set position on Z. It's more visible with grid. So if we connect it like that. Rings. Z. No. Spherical. Oh, smaller scale. Yeah, that's it. And phase offset. Connect scene time multiplied by -1 into phase offset, so it goes outside. Yeah, that's slow. Nice and slow. That's good. Oh, Z also works. It looked crazy because we didn't have enough geometry. The scale must be way lower. And add a little bit of distortion, detail, just to add some variety to it, so it's not robotic. And put the camera like here or so. Multiply it by 0.5, 0.7. Yeah, that's good. Make sure that all of the camera view on all the frames is covered. Like this is not good. I would move the camera up and point it down. Yeah, that's good. Set shade smooth. Yeah, that's good. Okay, but now if we set position and join them, it doesn't look good because the grass just looks up. That's not good. We want the grass to copy the normals of the geometry that spawned it. So, of this point, normal, of this point, just facing up. How do we do that? So, for that, we want the instances to sample the nearest surface for the normal. There is just a note for that. Sample nearest, face. Oh, no. Sample nearest surface. I can never be sure if I connect one or the other. Let's try connecting the thing. And normal. Vector. And instances, align rotation to vector. Yes, that works. And during the animation it doesn't snap or anything, so it is aligned. And if we joined it, we can see that it works. But the problem is now that they all are facing the same way. Let's add some randomness. We cannot add randomness here, because if we add rotation here, they rotate around the global axis, I think. It's always very confusing. So random value, if we do this, this, and this, yeah, they rotate around the global axis. So we have to connect this into here. And that way they rotate before being aligned. That's mostly it. But how do we make it look good? Unfortunately, to make grass look good, often you just have to add more grass. So we're just gonna do that. Let's make it smaller. Scale between 0.2 and 1. And here. And let's just add a lot more grass. 5000 density. Do it step by step, gradually, to make sure that your computer can handle it. Okay, I forgot to set up the lighting, so let's do that as well. HDRI, add HDRI you like. I like this one, usually. Yeah, that's nice. And in materials, we already set the material, so let's go there. And just make it green for now. Good enough. Maybe object info, if random works. Yes, random works, so hue saturation value, that green, but dark, that goes into factor. That's something. Let's actually make the grass smaller, like 0.5, between 0.1 and 0.5, and add even more grass. Actually, performance is going to be very bad, so let's make it is viewport mix. So, is viewport connected into factor? That means that when we are in the viewport, we will see the second input. Let's say 500. And for render, let's say how much did we use now? 5,000, and it wasn't enough. For render, let's say 15,000. That way we can still work in geometry nodes and adjust stuff without having to wait each time we adjust something. And render that. That's surprisingly good. You just gotta add more grass. We save it, slot 1, we press on slot 2, and just to test it, let's go crazy and like 30,000. I'm not sure if my computer can handle it. It can. That's very nice. And we can press Control and scroll, and we can see that it's not that much difference, and it is double the render time because it is double the instances. But you might go for more dense look. I'm just gonna go for less dense. Maybe 20,000. And maybe add another light. Like here. Ooh, let's make the base dark. Base. Set material. Base. And make it dark. And rough. That's good. For the preview, to adjust the lighting, make more density. And now we can adjust the lighting, actually seeing how it interacts with grass. Yeah, that's good. Now for the randomness. Right now, we just have random pieces of grass at random darkness. And it sometimes is good enough, but what we can do is have different randomness for value, for darkness. And we cannot just connect this here and this here, because it's going to make it so that the same randomness is applied to all three. We need to use white noise texture, 1D. I'm just gonna bring down the density. So white noise texture, this goes here, this goes into value. Let's see. That works. And then map range and trap that value. Right now it's between 0 and 1. We trap it between 0.5 and 1. And we can see that some grass is slightly darker, but doesn't go into 0. Right here it goes into 0, maybe like 0.2, and the darkest grass is going to be 0.2. But if we apply the same randomness to saturation, then the least saturated grass is going to be the same as the least bright grass. To fix that, add another white noise texture, add something, and put it here. That way we get different seed for randomness. So different grass is dark here, different is dark here. And maybe keep it more saturated. Yeah, and do the same for the third time. For the hue. Hue must be trapped between like 0.45 and 0.55. Because if we go too far off that value in hue, it's going to be blue or yellow. Maybe yellow is not so bad. Maybe yellow is allowed. No. Keep it more green. And if we render it now, yeah, that's it. Can experiment with rotation, because we don't have to make it rotate randomly each piece of grass. If we go into geometry nodes and here, if we go minus pi to pi, that's the best randomness, because it's between minus 180 and 180 degrees. But if we just multiply it by some smaller value, like 0.1, you can see that they all kind of align. Maybe they are slightly aligned, but not fully random as well. Yeah, this might be the look that you are going for. I'm not sure which one I prefer, actually. Yeah, it's up to you. I'm gonna clean it up so you can see the whole node tree, we can replace this with subtract from 1. And yeah, this is the whole node tree. But now let's make it with static ground and moving grass like it's wind. For that, let's add Voronoi texture, put it here, delete wave texture, save, put it here, add more detail, normalize, maybe smooth F1. Yeah, that looks more alive. It's not gonna be that realistic, but oh well. Yeah, that's alright. And now let's make the grass move. I'm gonna bring it down to 15,000 and this maybe like 2,500 so we can actually see something. Okay, and if now we add here, before aligning, we add noise texture like you usually would, scaled down maybe, maybe not, and we move it. Let's see. Oh, that works surprisingly well. Yeah, I think that works. Just bring down the speed divided by 3. And yeah, that should be good. So that's how your node tree is gonna look like. And this is what we get on the animation. You can bring up the randomness again. Nice. Maybe make grass more shiny. Reduce the roughness, add specular. Let's see how it is. Yeah, that's nice. And this is it for this tutorial. Let me know if you do something with it, and I would like to see your renders. See you in the next one.